Viewers all over the world, wherever you are watching us from, this is Crime Report, a weekly enlightenment program from Unity Star TV Africa, your number one internet station, the voice of the new Africa. My name is Onecho John from Abuja, the capital city of Nigeria. Today, I want to do a very brief enlightenment on video leakage, especially of women in their nudity, sometimes with their consent and at other times without their consent. Some women are even recorded and exposed under the influence of drug. The recent one is a video of a teenage said to be a daughter of a popular preacher in Kenya. I watched the video and I almost shed tears. Somebody somewhere will say, Oga, why did you go and watch the video? Let me give you an instance. You see, gynecologists that sit to look at the women jijadu are not doing so for fun. Neither are they doing so for any other interior motive or wicked intention. They are doing so professionally so as to enable them effect correction. A journalist that goes to watch such video is to be sure of what he or she is talking about and not for any other reason. So somebody somewhere will say, okay, you watched the video? Yes, I watched the video and my heart was broken from what I saw in that video. Briefly, before I go into the enlightenment, there are two areas that I would want us to focus our attention. Number one, either that the parents of the girl in that video had not really paid attention to her moral and sexual life in terms of sexual education, or two, that she's under drug influence, considering her age and what I saw her doing in that video. I agree that the temptation and the attack of the devil on men of God and those in the vineyard of God is higher and more dangerous. But what I saw of that girl is not normal. Anyway, that is by the way. Let us take a step further into the main issue at hand. My major concentration in this discussion is on ladies. As a lady, I want to remind you that copulation, having an affair with a man outside marriage, is religiously wrong and culturally wrong within the context of African culture. Socially and otherwise, it may be right or wrong, but religiously and culturally within the African culture, it is not right. But if for any reason you must have affair with a man, if you must copulate with a man, please be highly sensitive, be very, very careful. You need to be cautious of things you see. Let me open your eye to something you don't know or you might not know. Do you think those people recorded are being recorded with giant cameras and gadgets that they will see? No. Some of those videos that are leaked are not released into the public space by the women themselves, but by men either paid to do so or who does so for blackmailing. Apart from the porn stars that does that for fun and money making, some of those ladies whose videos are thrown into the public domain are not aware that the videos are taken. Above 70% of such videos are recorded with spy cameras. Do you know that? Spy cameras. Some of those cameras are so tiny that even if you see it, if you are not trained, you will not even believe that it is a camera. Surprise? Let me tell you another one that is more shocking. Some of those cameras are ordinary eyeglass like this. There could even be medicated eyeglass like this. As I'm looking at you, it will be recording you. Such cameras, you will not even know that they are cameras. So if any man is going to sleep with you and is putting on eyeglass, you need to cross-check the eyeglass. How will you do that? Though you may emotionally be carried away or by sensation and ecstasy that your attention might not be there, but when your video goes to the social media space, your attention will be there. So please, I'm not saying all men does that, but some men does so to blackmail the lady. Some are paid to tarnish the image of the lady, and some other one are contracted by the devil himself to do that. So please, how do you cross-check to know if an eyeglass is a camera or not? Allow him to wear it, but be concentrated on his look. You discover that the glass, once the glass is on, his attention is focused on your kojadi. He's looking at your sensitive part, and his head movement is low. He hardly moves his head. For any reason, he moved, in a camera mode, and not just narrow moving of head. No, he moves slowly and focus on the main points. That is one way you will know. Another one, allow him halfway into the game. Excuse him, pick your phone. Every phone has a lens. Put the camera of your phone. This is the camera of my phone. Once you have the camera of your phone like this, force his eyeglass and put it behind the camera like this. If you look at the camera, the eyeglass from your camera, if you hold the eyeglass like this and look at it with your camera, if it's a camera, you see the camera light on your own phone camera. It means you are being recorded. Apart from even the eyeglass, as a lady, this is what you should know. In case the man is recording you either in his room, in the hotel room, if it's not in your own room, he has not come to meet you in your own room, even in your own room, you need to be very careful. Another way that you can know if you are being recorded or not, switch on your camera like this. Turn off the lights in the room, turn your camera around the room, and then pay attention to the reflection or on the light of, on the screen of your phone. If there's a camera anywhere, you will see the light of the camera, the recording light of the camera is very sensitive, but it's not too sensitive for your own phone camera to pick. You see a very blink light, it means you are being recorded. Apart from the eyeglass camera, another spy camera that is used to record people easily is a shirt button like this. Any shirt that you see that is abnormally placed, it's not in a place where you can lock it, or a top button like this that you can lock, but either a button placed here, or any abnormal place within here. Take note, it could be a camera. I'm not saying it is, but it could be a camera. And as a lady, if a man comes to your house and he wants to record you, one camera position where they record you from is either at the lower side of your bed, or at the upper part of your bed, or anywhere above your bed. So if a man's come in and he carefully arranges his shirt either at the lower part of the bed, or at the top part of the bed, or anywhere above your bed level. If your bed is like this, above the bed level, if he hangs a cloth above your bed level, either to the left, right, bottom, or at the top, take note. It could be a camera that is positioned there. Quietly stand up, take the shirt or trouser or the cloth and drop it on the floor below the bed. Even if it's going to record, it could be only sound, but not your video. Another one is face cam. It carries camera. A lot of cameras that are very sensitive. So please, try as much as possible to be decent and disciplined. But if you must have affair with anybody outside marriage who is not your husband, be very sensitive and careful. Finally, and perhaps most importantly, please, as a lady, shun the habit of alcohol and drug. Most of those people that you see being exposed are under drug influence. There are several drugs apart from the conventional ones that you know. Apart from alcohol, India hemp, and all the conventional drugs that you know, there are several other drugs that people use to seduce ladies that you don't know. Recently, I read about one of such seductive drugs that once it is administered in your food or drink and you take it as a lady, it increases your urge, it doubles your libido and the feeling to have an affair with a man. You will feel as if you are going to die if you are not being made love to within that moment. Under such condition, you can allow anybody or anything to make love to you. And who knows the outcome? Rape, video exposure, sexually transmitted diseases, ritual killing, and anything worse can happen. Please, as a lady, I beg you, not because of religion, not because of God, but because of you. Don't be a victim. Please, please. That Kenyan lady, the traumatization on her parents, on herself, and her future is unimaginable. Please, for your own sake, be guided. My name is Onechojo on Crime Report from the station of Unity Star TV Africa, your number one internet station, the voice of the new Africa. Thank you for being with us. Hope to see you again on another interesting edition of our program. Thank you.
At USTV Africa, confirm news, culture and entertainment, the latest information, all at USTV Africa. Oh. your number one internet station, USTV Africa. Oh. From East Africa to South Africa, USTV Africa. From North Africa to West Africa, USTV Africa. Oh. USTV Africa, voice of the new Africa. Uhuru Africa.